is our belief that global trade is for everyone. That's why we've come up with this idea, Gondwana, which we're hoping really catches fire with people all around the world, especially here in Brazil, where there's such a spirit of entrepreneurship. Our idea is to transform the way that shipping takes place between small enterprises all around the world. We're going to create an online portal, and that online portal is going to have all kinds of great features, especially the ability for people to navigate the complex system of international trade as a small business or an individual. We're going to create a forum and a space for local institutions, for individuals, and for for-profit nonprofits to come together to make shipping and the transport of goods and ideas between small businesses a reality. Our plan of implementation will begin by aggregating data on a website, and that implementation phase will take about a year while we gather expert information analyzed by our team for country risk, shipping, aggregate of shipping costs, tax, tariffs, all kinds of information that people need to know, and we'll present that in an understandable way for people who may have never heard of these concepts before. And as we create these relationships on our website, we'll have a forum that will gather a wealth of information that we can use to sharpen our focus here in Brazil and elsewhere to plan projects to increase efficiency in shipping, but it'll also give us an opportunity to target our advertising and to make more meaningful, profitable partnerships. Those partnerships will take place between ourselves and institutions in local governments, such as here in Brazil you have Startup Brazil. And we'll also be seeking out the people in the community here in Sao Paulo, in smaller villages, and all around the world who are that person who know about international shipping, they know about the local trade, and they may be interested in broadening their horizons for trade. They'll know what kind of short supply chains there are, what kind of needs there are globally, and we really want to engage them as users of our site and to really harvest the information that they have. Our plan by year 4 is to hit critical mass with our website and have enough users, which Scott will detail shortly, to actually begin monetizing more of what we do, to actually be able to approach carriers like DHL or FedEx and negotiate for referral fees and other services like package consolidation. We'll also be able to monetize some of the advertising that we'll be phasing in on our website. And one thing that we've really looked to in all of this is the travel industry. Kayak.com aggregates travel fares, hotels.com. TripAdvisor is a great way to give other people advice about places you've already been. And really we're looking at that as a model for showing individuals not how to travel, but actually how to navigate international trade. And now I'll go ahead and bring in Scott to talk about how this will be self-sustaining in the long term.
Right, so we've analyzed the potential budget for our venture, and what's really based around is building a community, a network of small businesses, as we've discussed, institutions, and logistics companies. So what we really build our model on are developing customer relationships. So we're looking to develop users in our website. So what we're focused on is really what is the customer value. So starting in year 1, we have rather low customer value. We're really generating money only off of advertising, and it's really low interaction. But the view of our model is that as more users come on, generate content, you build a network effect that starts increasing both users coming in and the amount of time users spend on the website. As we then build up critical mass to send more and more business to larger shipping institutions such as the FedEx or DHL, we can then start charging, renegotiating contracts with them to start charging referrals, generating additional customer value. So whereas we were generating only $1.30 per customer in the first year, by year 5 we can expect somewhere around $9 per customer. So what this really means is that in order for us to see positive cash flow, we only need to achieve 20,000 users by year 4. And considering the size of the markets, which we'll be talking about in just a moment, that's very achievable, and we'll be achieving a positive net present value by year 5 if we get less than 50,000. If we only achieve 47,000 users for our site. So Hong will come and discuss potential markets.
Thank you, Scott. So we believe global trade is for everyone. And we believe that Brazil is the best place to start with our beliefs. Why Brazil? First of all, Brazil has a high potential of opportunities for small businesses in the online industry. As we can see here that Brazil has 100 million users, internet users, through computers, computer devices or mobile smartphones. Also, out of the 100 million users, they have 43% of those users buying their stuff online with an average of 36 Brazilian real per year. All these statistics shows us how much Brazil has opportunities for small businesses in the online industry. For the future, after starting with Brazil, we have a plan to expand our business. So we have many opportunities. We studied different countries and we found the best 4 key potential countries to expand our business in are those countries: China, Spain, Russia and India. First, China. Why China? China is expected a growth in the online industry by 400% between 2013 and 2017. And by now, they have small businesses struggling with the trust and language barriers. Most of the small businesses is managed by people who are only understand Chinese, and they don't have a good understanding to other languages, and at the same time the foreign market or foreign customers, they don't understand the how much the quality of the business in China. So this will open an opportunities for China. It's the same as Spain. Spain is also recovering from the world crisis, and they are relying a lot on their recovering on the small businesses. Russia has only 2% of online industry out of all retailing, and that's because of the culture. They are not familiar with the online payment. They don't trust the delivery systems. But nowadays, because they are become more globalized, they are open to the world. And also we have India. India, they have like recent changes in the FDI, foreign direct investments restrictions, which has made them open to the global industry and open opportunities with that. So I will not say it. The need is the mother of the invention. In 2012, I started my own business, and I struggled with the same thing. I had to pay 45% of my revenue for the customs and for the tariffs and shippings. Now I think it's the time to give others the opportunity and prevent them from struggling with the same issues. So
we'll conclude where we began. We believe that global trade is for everyone, and we believe that everyone is ready for global trade. In a globalizing world and an entrepreneurial world, we see two trends coming together, and we want to be positioning ourselves right now for the long term to become the global expert in those exchanges and to make logistics, get logistics out of the way from global trade happening at a more individual level all around the world. Before I leave you, I also want to make it clear that we have benchmarked out where we want to be year by year, as Scott showed, how much revenue we would expect from advertising and from referral fees from our site, and leading to other services down the road. We eventually would expect to be a revenue generating enterprise, leading to a return on an investment for today. And the initial investment that we're seeking for the first 3 years is $100,000, followed by another $50,000 for the fourth year of operation. So again, if you have any questions, let us know, and we'd be happy to discuss details with you. So thank you so much.